Now, joining me in the studio is Angela Diffley, our International Affairs Editor. The Biden administration, Angela, has been placed in a rather difficult position when it comes to this crisis in Israel, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. And this extension of the invitation to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was very much being interpreted by supporters of Netanyahu as an attempt to correct any misinterpretation that there had been an intended slight to Netanyahu. It puts the White House in a difficult situation. Of course, the context, these judicial reforms, which are extremely controversial, and also the treatment of the Palestinians recently causing controversy. Biden himself has said that this is the most extreme Israeli government since the 1970s, and he has hinted, he has expressed on occasions concern, or that he's watching. He has reminded the world that US-Israeli relationship is based on shared democratic values. It does put him in a difficult position because even at some of these demonstrations, we saw at the weekend in front of the Tel Aviv branch of the US Embassy, a huge demonstration intended to be read by a drone which said, "Biden, save us," from those opposing and protesting against these judicial reforms. They're really putting him in a position there. It's true the United States gives $3.9 billion in defense equipment aid yearly. It supports Israel regularly at the UN, but Biden might express his concerns privately. He is unlikely to do anything major.
And this is also causing internal divisions within the Democrats.
Yes, some of the Democrats have decided that they will boycott President Herzog's address to Congress tomorrow. Herzog, of course, represents the state of Israel. He, as you said, is not in favour of these judicial reforms. So this boycott would be an expression of opposition towards the way Israel treats the Palestinians. And increasingly, the Democratic Party is dividing between those who want a much tougher stance on Israel and those who do not. And the Republicans intend to exploit that division. We're coming up to an election year in the United States. The Republicans are broadly all on board and broadly pro-Netanyahu and pro-Israel, and they intend to exploit that growing division within the Democratic Party in the US.
And another surprising poll this morning revealing that 2/3 of Israelis fear that the country could descend into civil war.
Yeah, and Herzog himself expressed worries about that a few months back, and there was this pause in the passage of this legislation in an attempt that everyone might calm down and some compromise might be reached. It hasn't been reached. Things have picked up pretty much where they left off. And in the short term, this is about, on the one hand, this judicial reform, it's a power grab, according to some, by the Israeli government. According to others, the Supreme Court in Israel overreaches, it's politicized, and that is the immediate context. In the long-term context, very many people are saying this is about the soul of Israel. And is it about having a religious nationalist Israel or a secular pluralist Israel? Very interesting to note that the army, which is often seen as the glue that holds the country together, some army reservists are saying, I will not respond to a call for duty. That is not the Israel I intend to fight for. Tech entrepreneurs as well, who make all the money in Israel or contribute hugely to the economy, are also letting their voice be heard.
Angela Diffley, thank you.